a great trip, and it was a great experience, and we all enjoyed ourselves. I looked at it overall as a great learning experience for each and every individual that was a part of the University of Michigan party.
Great, Coach. Now we'll move forward to Seton Hall. Daniel Dash from the Maize and Blue Review will start you off.
Juwan, I know you were only in high school, but do you remember anything about the 1989 national title game between Michigan and Seton Hall? Or maybe once you got to Michigan, did you hear any stories about that game from guys who played in it?
All I remember is watching it on TV, and that's it. That's all I do remember. And also I see that banner hanging up, every day. And all I can think about is one day as a student athlete, being able to raise a banner with a national championship that I was a part of.
Next question comes from Chris Ballas from the Wolverine.
Coach, what did you see from Zeb before he got hurt or ill or whatever his deal is, and what do you hope that he can provide when he comes back healthy?
He's been working extremely hard throughout the summer, and when we started our practice the first day, he, just like his other teammates, was excited about this upcoming season. Unfortunately, in this game of basketball, sometimes injuries happens where you hope that it's not you, but when it does happen, what you have to do now is just stay in tune, which he has been, try to keep a positive attitude, because at times it can be very frustrating when you are injured and you're not out there practicing or playing in the game. But in due time, he'll have an opportunity to come back healthy and provide wherever he can to help the team, because I know his teammates know that we truly miss him.
Next is Andrew Kahn from MLive.
Hey, Juwan. What has Kobe done as a freshman in practice, to earn your trust to get minutes in games?
Kobe has been working extremely hard. He's been in tune to film and growing in a lot of areas on the offensive end and defensive end. And sometimes as a freshman, some freshmen have a higher learning curve and is able to adapt quicker and faster than others. And with Kobe, he has such a unique skill set, which, for him, he's playing the combo guard position. So at times you can see him at 1, 2, and 3, and his versatility, with that being the strength of his, is getting him a chance to grow in a lot of areas and have to grasp, a lot of moving parts on our offensive and defensive end because of his strength that God has blessed him with and that he has worked on his versatility.
Thanks. What did you see, from him, particularly in Saturday's game? Got
great
big minutes. Yeah.
Great minutes. And that comes from a guy who has been putting in the work, and it's good to see that it's been able to translate into a game situation. And I had trust for him, and just like I have trust for all of our players.
Thanks.
Next up is Adam Zagoria.
Hey, Juwan, how you doing?
All right.
This is one of Coach Willard's deeper and more experienced teams. I think their average age is about 21. Just wondering what you've seen from them, if anything stands out, and especially with the point guard, Kadari Richmond. He transferred from Syracuse. He's about 6'6". Just what you think his upside is.
Well, I'm still growing and starting to know more about, Seton Hall. But to my understanding, you touched on it. Yes, they are a more experienced team than we are. They also are a very competitive group. And as days goes today and as well as tomorrow, I'll be able to lock in more and more on getting to know that their style from the offensive and defensive end.
I mean, obviously they don't have any bigs with the notoriety of Hunter. They got Ike Obiagu and Tyrese Samuel and some other guys. How do you see that matchup in the front court with Hunter and some of their big guys, or just the way Hunter's been playing in general?
Well, they have some bigs, and I'm sure, with their bigs, they're looking forward to the competition, and so is Hunter.
Thank you.
We'll go back to Daniel Dash.
Juwan, I know it's a small sample size, but are you concerned at all about the team's free throw shooting through 2 games?
No, I'm not, and we will continue to keep working on it.
I guess if you could put your finger on it, what would you attribute some of the struggles to at the free throw line?
All right, we will continue to keep working on it.
Next up, Michael Cohen from the Free Press.
Hey, Juwan, after 2 games against teams that didn't have a ton of size on the interior, what are some of the keys to adjusting well to a team that might be able to match some of your length a little bit better than the first 2 opponents?
Well, we will continue to keep running our offense and seeing how we can, of course, get opportunities to score the basketball on the inside and outside.
Chris Ballas with the follow-up.
Coach, with Devontae, are there times that you'd like to see him be more aggressive scoring the ball? It looks like he passed up a couple shots on Saturday.
I love Devontae's decision-making on the floor on the offensive end and defensive end.
James Hawkins from the Detroit News.
Hey, Juwan, you mentioned earlier about Zeb that he was injured. I'm just looking for clarification. Is Zeb sick or is he injured? I guess could you shed some light on that?
We're looking forward to having Zeb back soon.
Has he been able to practice at all the past week?
We're looking forward to having Zeb back soon.